wah, 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 wah. Hee 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 hee. Hello, everyone. I'm back, and I'm here to steal the channel again. Hee 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 hee. I know you all watched that reaction video earlier. You totally did. If you didn't, I'll eat you. But, so the other day, the Gens 1 through 3 went up, so we're gonna record and post Gens 4 through 6 today, which should be significantly easier. I think there's a lot less in here because Gen 6 has a lot less evolutionary families. But to those who don't know what teambody is, go watch the fucking video. It's right there. Probably. Somewhere clickable. But if you don't know about teambody, that is my evil team, dedicated to gains. The raw power of a normal type, the discipline of a fighting type, the savagery of dark types, the hardness of steel, and the sturdiness of ground. Yeah, it's the counterpart to Team Soul. Which, funny enough, looking at these first 3 Pokemon, it's actually a generation where we're kind of able to pick whatever we want. Although, I guess if we had to look at these and make a choice, given the fact that Torterra and Empoleon get their their second type only in their third forms, but Infernape gets it as a Monferno, I'd say that bumps Monferno up to Gimme. Also, he's like Son Goku or something, so that's kind of cool. And the Torterra, that's like a world turtle, which I guess is kind of mythical and more of Magus's thing, but I don't fucking care. He didn't take a Torterra, so it's mine now. Ooh, ooh. Really important. We're gonna put the big-ass, cool-ass bird where it belongs. Yeah, because it's a Staraptor. And thanks to ZA, now it can actually become a fighting type, which is fucking cool. Let me see. Bibarel is next, I guess, so we can just keep on trucking through. Let's see. You know what? Bibarel's the GOAT. It can learn, like, every single HM that's ever existed. And if you didn't know that, just open up the fucking Gen 4 games and you'll just see how good it is. Leave one in your back pocket and it'll just do everything for you. Rock Climb, Surf, Rock Smash, Strength. If only it had more move slots than 4, then it could do all of them. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure that Infernape, Torterra, and Empoleon can all learn Rock Climb, which is really interesting. I'm sorry, Mr. Dilly-lee-lee-lee-lee-whoop, but you are a disgusting bug. I don't want anything to do with you. You're going in a fucking volcano. Luxray is a difficult one. Luxray is one of the ones that everyone thinks should be a dark type. But, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think we should. It's a really an edge case. It really is. And I'm not... I could see it here. I could see it here. I'm gonna put it in Nope for now because they never made it a dark type. And just because it's good at using Crunch doesn't mean that it, immediately gets in. It's so close to, like, the Arbok to Viper sort of scenario from last time. Roserade. No, she's too pretty. I don't want Roserade to get hurt. I can't do that to her. Rampardos. I mean, he's cool. His skull is like big and stuff and should have been like a steel type or something, but that makes Bastiodon less important, I guess, if they were both the same type. I don't know. We'll keep him in Nope, but Bastiodon can go up to totally. I think that's fair. Okay, so now we're at a really interesting crossroads. Sandy Wormadam and Trash Wormadam would be viable by type, but at the same time, they're gross, stupid bugs. And they actually look like gross, stupid bugs. And I'm not even sure they learn, like, moves of their type. I mean, I'm sure they have something, but I don't think it's a lot. I think their movesets are largely the same with, like, maybe one or two different moves. They're also like a honey tree Pokemon. I don't want to deal with that. That takes time and energy that I just don't have. We'll put the whole family down there in the volcano. Fuck them. Vespiquen's really pretty, but she's also a bug. I'll put her in Nope. She's too pretty to kill. Pachirisu. Pachirisu's so cute! But it's not viable. There's literally nothing viable about it, outside of maybe how good it is at using Super Fang. Floatzel. I think that's just another one going straight to Nope. I can't really think of a reason why it would qualify. Cherim, I'm sorry, you're going in a volcano. You are way too happy. You're either really sad or really happy, and that's disgusting. Just ignore the fact that Pachirisu went into Nope for being cute. Gastrodon, though. I think Gastrodon is totally a gimme. It's a really cool ground type. I don't remember if it starts out as a ground type as Shellos. If it doesn't, then that'll probably disallow Shellos until it evolves. But Gastrodon for sure. Ooh! Ambipom. Ambipom's really cool. I learned about this recently. Did you know Ambipom with Technician and Double Hit does a shit ton of damage? Because if you didn't know that, you should. Ew, this fucking air blimp thing is disgusting. Okay. So now we have to talk about something important. And what's more important than our goddess Baniri? If you do not subscribe to this channel, Baniri will find you, and she will make you suffer the consequences. So I hope you're ready, bitch. But yes, that is the reason that I'm moving Lopunny to dump it in a volcano. Because fuck Lopunny. Lopunny are disgusting. Lopunny are gross. Lopunny are a fucking scourge upon this earth. Miss Magius, she's really pretty. I can't have her kill, and I can't kill her, so... Damn it. Alright, she goes to Nope. Honchcrow. Honchcrow's interesting. I think Magus said that Honchcrow was okay for him. But, like, I don't know why he did. I guess Murkrow is that whole, like, murder of crows thing going on, but... Honchcrow's just a fucking mafia boss, dude, and... I guess that's what makes Honchcrow kind of really cool, so... And that Super Luck ability, how it crits, like, just forever. Night Slash from this thing is gonna kill so many people. You know what? I talked myself into it. Honchcrow's allowed. That's going in gimme. Um... Perugly. Perugly is kind of disgusting, but it is a normal type, and it's kind of scary to fight against. Mars has a Perugly, which is really scary, especially because I'm pretty sure it's an underleveled Perugly. It shouldn't even be one. Which I guess the fact that it's so dangerous means it really should go up pretty high. It's really good at murder. Let me see. The skunk. Ew. Yeah, screw you. That skunk's going down there. I don't care if it makes the volcano smell even more disgusting. We're not using stink type here. Bronzong. That's just a bell. That's not interesting at all. Put it aside. Oh. Chatot. Did you know that Chatot used to be the only Pokemon that was allowed to curse? Pokemon Company really screwed up with letting people say whatever they wanted into the microphone. We'll put him in Gimme. Spiritom's a creepy ghost. That's going into Nope. Garchomp. Ooh, that's an interesting one. So I know Mag said that he was able to use Garchomp. And I don't remember where he put Garchomp in his list, but... honestly, Garchomp being a land shark and being, like, hidden in caves and traveling underground and stuff, it does seem like a really more of a ground type thing. So I think I'm gonna put it in Gimme. I feel like that makes sense. Ooh, Lucario! That's instantly going up here. Not only is it really good at punching stuff, but those spikes on its arms are kind of like... I don't know. Spikes. Everyone likes a spike. Especially when it's driven into someone's head. But yeah, I mean, it's literally a fighting steel type. It can learn so many moves that are befitting to this whole kind of improving yourself, you're getting better gains, all that other junk. Oh, Hippowdon! That's another really good one. It's like, it makes sandstorms, it's a giant hippopotamus, it can bite people's heads off. Hippopotami are crazy. They're some of the strongest, scariest creatures to ever live near water. And I think for that reason, we also have to put Drapion up there. I mean, it starts as a disgusting bug, but when it's a Drapion, it's not a disgusting bug anymore. It's just dark poison. Or poison dark, probably. But, we'll move on to Toxicroak, and... yeah. Based on vibes, I'd say it's at least a totally. Yeah, that seems like a totally to me. It's definitely a good punchy thing. It's got those arm spikes, which we literally just said that spikes are the coolest thing. So of course we're gonna go with the spikes. Carnivine is gross and should be dipped into the nearest volcano. Minion's really pretty. I don't want to kill it. Bombasnow, I just don't like it. Setting it on fire would be fun, though. Weavile's really cool and edgy. I think it's okay and totally. It's a very good dark type. It's very fitting. Ooh, Magnezone. That's another steel type that I'm gonna instantly put into I Need This Yesterday. It's so cool. If you don't like magnetism, you can fuck right off. Magnetism is cool. That, and it kind of looks like a spaceship. And you might think that spaceships are Magus' thing, but I want a cool flying saucer so that I can ram it into things and blow up buildings. The higher I am, the more C4 I can drop onto the populace. And speaking of dropping things onto the populace, Licky Licky learns rollout, I think, in order to evolve from Lickitung. So the fact that it's just a big ol' round boy does make it seem pretty viable to me. Rhyperior is rock ground. And I think Rhyperior does look kinda ugly, if I'm being honest. It's really kind of ugly. I think Rhydon it looks nicer. But I think it's allowed. For looks alone, it's going down to totally. Tangrowth is just, it's just vine pasta. It's someone making those stupid looking spinach noodles. Fuck it. Electivire and Magmortar are interesting. They're both big and bulky and they can do interesting stuff. Like, Electivire learns a bunch of fighting type moves, but no, okay. The fucking Colgate Pokemon, Togekiss. It used to be a normal type, and now it's a fairy type. And it's just kind of like a flying egg, and that's kind of disturbing. So, I'm just gonna put it in nope. I'm not comfortable putting it anywhere else. Okay, I'll admit it, Yanmega is pretty cool, but it's also a gross, disgusting bug. So it's going here. Leafeon and Glaceon are too pretty. I just can't. Drapion? Gliscor. That's the word I'm looking for. Fuck it. Gliscor goes up and I need this yesterday. It's gotta be one of the coolest fucking ground types to ever exist. And speaking of cool-ass ground types, Mamoswine. It's a fucking mammoth. Who can say no to a giant fucking mammoth with icicle tentacles? Tentacles? Icicle tusks. Porygon Z. Yeah. I'd say it works. Yeah, it's a computer program. But it's also a normal type, and it looks like it's a glitchy mess, and glitchy messes are cool. You really think that I'm gonna be the one who doesn't abuse a glitch anytime I do something? I'm gonna be going out of my way to find glitches. Ooh, Gallade. I'm pretty sure Magus allowed Gallade for himself. But it's also a fighting type, not just a psychic type. But the fact that it comes from a psychic fairy Pokemon? No. No, I think I can do better. I think I can do better without having to rely on that. Oh, Probopass. Probopass is weird. Even I admit that the nose hairs are a choice, but, okay. I'm gonna put it in totally. I think if it wasn't ugly as sin, it would be up in Gimme. Same with Rhyperior. If it ended at Rhydon, it would be up here, but because Rhyperior, it's there, yeah. Dusknoir is a nope. I can't use Dusknoir. That's a Team Soul Pokemon through and through. Same with Frostlass, and Frostlass is also too pretty. Rotom's too cute. Its forms are gross and disgusting. So we'll dump those in a volcano. And we're just gonna put all of the legendaries in... You know what? No. I don't need gods. I don't need gods or legends. Every single one of you is going to go straight into Nope, and we are going to find you and kill you to show how cool our gains are. Because if we can prove that we're so much stronger than literal gods, then it means that we have truly achieved peak conditioning. Okay. So we're in Gen 5 now, and that's where things get a little interesting. Superior is an instant no. I'm sorry. He's too pretty. Embor, hell yes. Just like Infernape, it gets into its fighting type really early, but it's also just a big, burly dude. And it has a Mega Evolution. And the Mega Evolution has a Fire Spear, which is dope as fuck. Regular Samurott is a nope. Hisuian Samurott, though, that's actually pretty cool. We'll bump it up to totally. Watchog disgusts me. Like, just looking at it is really disgusting to me. I think we have to pull the, You know what? No, I can't. It gets a lot of biting moves. It's really good at biting. And, like, if I had one, then it would go from being, like, creepy to cool. Like, oh, what was it? The stupid balloon. Mag hates Drifloon and, well, not Drifloon. Mag hates Driftblim. But he's got one. And I kinda hate Watchog, but I should be allowed to have a Watchog. Yeah. Same with Stoutland. It's just a good puppy. I want my puppy. Now. And Lipart's just a good kitty. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. The monkeys are disgusting and should be dropped into a fire at the earliest convenience. Musharna, though... Nah, she's just pretty. Unpheasant goes into totally only because they're really boring. I'd put them higher, like where most of the other birds have ended up, but they're gross. I just don't like looking at them. Substrika's a no, he's too cool. Gigalith is a no, he's just a pile of rocks. Subat's too cute. Excadrill, though. Excadrill is fucking cool. It's a neat little mole with giant blades that can stab the fucking heavens. I think we allowed Chansey, so I'm gonna say we can keep Audino, because Audino is just like someone's diet Chansey. Conkeldurr is sick as fuck, and is definitely viable. Is Seismitoad a ground type? Oh yeah, it's Seismic Toad. Of course it is. Yeah, we'll put you in Gimme. Oh right, it definitely is, because Ash in the anime used a Palpitoad for a while. He should have evolved it, and not gone to the fucking Nimbasa gym with only Palpitoad. But yeah. Sock and Throw. Sock and Throw are awesome. They're going right up there. Livani's a stupid bug. Fucking Scolopede's a stupid bug. And... Whimsicott. It's another weird, creepy fairy thing. Lilligant's so pretty. Regular Lilligan, I can't punch it. She's too pretty. But Hisuian Lilligan, she jumps like all the way to, you know what? Fuck it. I need her yesterday. She's really cool. Victory Dance is a sick fucking move. A physical quiver dance is really fun, and I definitely need her yesterday. Nope. I would rather eat the masculine forms than anything. Ooh, Crocodile. Crocodile's a definite I need this yesterday. It's a big fucking monster. It's dark and ground type. It bites things. And you find it underground in fucking Lumio City. Not to mention, look at the fucking swagger. That thing needs sunglasses, and it should always wear sunglasses like Ashes did in the anime. Which, by the way, apparently the sunglasses got bigger as he evolved, which is kind of interesting. Makes you wonder if a Pokemon has like a signature item or anything, if it gets bigger so it can continue to wear it and stuff. I don't know, maybe the sunglasses were like treated like part of his body and was evolving with him. That would be cool. Are Darmanitan part fighting? I don't think they are. I think Darmanitan is just a pure fire type. It just acts like it should be a fire fighting type. I need to look up Darmanitan. Yeah, it's a pure fighting, a pure fire type. Let me see. Wait. Its internal fire burns at 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, making enough power that it can destroy a dump truck with one punch. That's what it says in Alpha Sapphire and X and Y. You know what? Because of that physical feat, I'm putting Darmanitan into Totally, and you can't stop me. Regular Darmanitan can go in, or Ice Darmanitan can go in a volcano, though. Along with the Zen mode forms, because they're gross. Let me take a sippy sip of my drink. Sippy sip of drink achieved. Let me see. There we are. Maractus. I don't really have any opinions on her. She's kinda cute, but in like an ugly pug type of way. Crustel's a stupid bug. Scrafty's cool. He's a punk. And like the ability to Mega Evolve, that's important too. And the fact that it can like high jump kick and it's a lizard that wears its shed skin as pants. That's cool. Sigilyph is a no. Cofagrigus is a no. He's really cool, though. I can agree with Mag that Cofagrigus is one of the sickest Pokemon to ever exist. Caracosta's a no. Archeops is a no. Garbodor's a no. Now, you might think that the normal type Zoroark would be viable, but I'm gonna say no, because it's just way too supernatural. Same with regular Zoroark. Cinccino, though. Cinccino's cool. Cinccino can go, totally. Yeah. They can do some pretty weird shit with Skill Link. I think that's pretty cool. To be able to hit 5 times without any issue, that takes practice. And gains that are sick as fuck. Gothitel's too pretty. Reuniclus goes in a fire. Swana's too pretty. I will eat the ice cream. I don't care if it's mostly ice, I will eat it. And you know what? I'm liable to just eat the Sawsbuck family. Deer meat is really good. If you haven't had venison, you should eat it. Venison burgers are really, really good. They are incredibly amazing. Mags told me all about the ones that he's eaten. I've had a few in the past. They are so juicy. Some of the best pieces of meat that I've ever eaten. Emolga's gross. I'm gonna throw it in a volcano. No. No, I can't. No. I can't hate Emolga as much anymore. Because Mag played that one rat run with Julia. And Julia was adorable and really cool. A Scavalier is a stupid bug, and it's very clearly a stupid bug, so we can't pull the same fucking Power Ranger thing that lets us get Scizor. Mungus is just a gross mushroom. It's not anywhere near as cool as Breloom. I don't want to go anywhere near Jellicents, so I can't throw them in a volcano. Alola Mola can go in a volcano, though. I'm pretty sure that's where I threw Love Disc. Galvantula's a stupid bug. Ferrothorn, though. Ferrothorn's pretty cool. It's like some sort of creepy ambush predator Metroid thing. And Ferroseed kind of looks like a mine. And if you step on it, it explodes. I don't know if it gets explode or self-destruct, but I think it's fucking cool. We'll put you in Gimme. Kling Klang can just go into Totally. It's interesting and a cool steel type with some interesting abilities, but it's kind of bland. And I don't want to hate on it that much, but it's just gears. There's not, like, anything extra interesting about that. Like, Dodrio might just be a 3-headed bird, but it's got 3 heads. And 3 stomachs. And 3 dicks. Electros is creepy. That thing's going in the nearest volcano. Same with Behem. It looks too much like a fucking alien that'll come down and steal my cows and wipe the memory of everyone in my town. Which would be pretty funny if I was not included in the mind wipe. But still, I wouldn't want to travel with one of those things. That's a Magus thing. I can't take a Chandelure, it's too pretty. I can't do anything with Haxorus either, but I won't disrespect it. Haxorus is cool. Beartick is a no. Cryogonal is not ugly, but still just a no. A Selgor is a stupid bug. What the hell was Galarian Stunfisk? A ground steel type? You know what? I think both Stunfisks are just really goofy. And they're kind of fun. You know what? Because the other's a steel trap, we're gonna bump it up just a little bit. Him and Ferrothorn can hang. Mine Shao. Mine Shao is like more of a Tibetan monk sort of thing. It can do some weird-ass choppy-doppy things with its tassel arms, so I guess that's kind of cool. Drudigan just kind of looks ugly. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Golurk! Okay, so Golurk is an edge case because looking at it, it's definitely an animated super golem thing, and that's Mag's thing, but it's also just like a really cool robot. I think it's high tier nope. I can't take it. As much as I would love to use something cool like that, that's literally fucking Iron Giant. I want to ride in an Iron Giant's head. Bouffalont is cool as fuck. That afro might be a little tacky. Yeah, the afro's tacky. It's going down a level. Hisuian Braviary is cool, but it got rid of its normal type, dude. And it's like a special attacker now or something. That's disgusting. Braviary and Mandibuzz, though, those are pretty lit. Heatmore. Heatmore is just kind of gross. We're gonna stick it in nope. Okay, now, I know what you're thinking. Durant is a stupid bug. But it is an ant. And ants are, like, ridiculously strong for their size. So if Durant is any bit like a real ant, it can probably lift, like, 10 times its body weight. And that's pretty absurd. I mean, how much does Durant weigh? Let's find out. Durant weighs 72.8 pounds. So that thing can probably lift 720 pounds with ease. That's crazy. I think that's enough to bump it into totally at the very least. Hydreigon. Hydreigon's definitely savage. I think it just barely eked out for Mag, but I don't know. I mean, it was a tank at one point in development, so that's, like, kind of sick as fuck. I think we can put it in totally. I feel like that's fair. Besides, I don't think Mag's ever used one. Even if it's available. Volcarona's a stupid bug, but I think it would like going in the volcano. And it's also really pretty, so we're gonna put it in nope. Okay, so as much as I want to, like, try my hand against a legendary, I think the Swords of Justice, all 4 of them, are actually completely viable. I'm gonna go up here and grab Keldeo. Because when you think about it, all of them, like, train super hard, and they're, like, 3 Musketeer Pokemon, and those are, like, powerful, proper warriors. So, I think that's pretty interesting and pretty cool, if I'm being honest. Like, raising a Keldeo so it becomes, like, a stronger version of itself and can, like, stab people better. That's tight. That's cool. Other legendaries can just go into nope. Every single one of them, including Landorus. Not gonna lie, I don't like Landorus. It's arguably the strongest one. I'm just gonna... Shh. No. They're literally half normal and half fighting, okay? And they're really pretty. If I took Kusui and Lilligant because it's a pretty fighting type, then I have to take those two. Genesect, though. Genesect can burn in hell. And this brings us to Generation 6. So... let's take a look at what we're looking at right now. Chestnut. Oh, Chestnut's an easy one. That's probably the most fighting type we've gotten. Delphox is too magic. Greninja's too ninja. Diggersby, though, despite looking like someone's gross uncle, is probably viable. Talonflame, though. Talonflame goes into Nope because it becomes a fire type. We can't do that. Fuck it. It's going in a volcano. Fuck you. Pyroar, though, is just a dope lion. And I think that's perfectly fine. Their stats are weird, and their Mega Evolution's boring and bad. But it's an option. Florges is too pretty. Go-Go, I just don't care for. Pangoro's tight as fuck, though. Like, the fact that it needs a dark type in the party in order to evolve, that's just really cool. Yeah, I know it's, like, supposed to be a reference to, like, going off the deep end and having, like, friends that turn you into bad people. But I think that's okay. Ooh, we get to keep the puppy. Puppies are instantly viable for me because, well, not non-elemental puppies are viable. These are two cats, but they're psychic cats. We can't have psychic cats. And they're too pretty. Same reason why we can't have a ghost sword. Aromatisse is gross. Slurpuff I'm probably just gonna eat. Okay, you might think Tentacles and thus Malamar, but Malamar is Mag, not me. Barbarcle is disgusting. Dragalge? Dragalge's too pretty. I want to eat Clawitzer, so that's a nope. Heliolisk is normal type, and it is just like a frilled lizard, so that's... yeah, you know what? If we're taking things because they're just kind of an animal, but a little bit fucky, then I think that's okay. It's the same classification as Pyroar. I guess the only difference between them and, like, the Sawsbuck line is I want to eat the Sawsbuck line, but I don't want to eat a frilled lizard or a lion. Well, actually, come to think of it, I probably would eat a lion if I was given the opportunity, but I don't know if I would seek out a lion to consume. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Another fossil pair that are just too cool and too pretty to hurt. Same with Sylveon. I can't hurt any of the evolutions. They're too pretty. Yo, Hawlucha is tight as fuck, and its mega is dope as shit. Too cute. Can't kill the Dene. Carbink, though, we can throw that off a cliff easy. How do I feel about Gudra, though? Regular Gudra's definitely a nope. But I think there's a chance for Hisui and Gudra. It's still friend-shaped. It's a little sad, though. But the shell is hard as steel, which is cool. Yeah, okay. Klefki's just a pile of fucking keys. Go away. Trevenant and Gorgeist are too cool and beautiful, respectively. I can't do it. I can't hurt them. Avalon can go melt in a volcano, though. Fuck those things. And Noivern is also just a no. I mean, it's just a boombox dragon, and that's not cool at all. Ooh. Okay, let's do this bit backwards. Volcanion and Hoopa. Those are no. Diance's too pretty. I'd like to, like, beat all the legendaries up. And, like, defeating all the legendaries in a region would probably be, like, a really cool thing to do. Just prove that we're stronger than God. I don't know how I feel about Zygarde. I know Mag made, like, this whole Feftet. What do you call a group of 5? Pentet? Whatever this Pentet is, or trio, because they're all, like, the same fuckers. Whatever this trio is they're all, like, kind of really supernatural and crazy, and I kind of just want to kill them and see how strong I am. Like, if I can fight the literal god of destruction and destroy his ass, shouldn't I be the literal god of destruction then? And, like, I know if we play ZA, we'll, like, legitimately have to capture these things for plot, but... And the same with X and Y, we have to catch the fucker for plot, but I don't want to use them. I just want to kill them and get out of the way. So, I think this is our list. Let me just get a good screenshot. No, we can do better. Actually, I have a better idea. We're just gonna do that. Expandify. Okay. So now that we have that saved, let's just kind of show the full list, scrolling all the way down, all the way back up. And you know what? I don't think I've got much to add. So, if you enjoyed this particular tier list, look out for the next one coming tomorrow. And in the comments, I want you guys to tell me where you think teambody should go for their first adventure. Because I want to turn... Mag has done like a bajillion Team Soul challenges. I want my time in the spotlight properly. So yeah. Yeah. So I don't think I got anything else to say. So, You know what? All of you guys should fucking be excellent to each other. And if you're not, you should at least party on, dudes.